President Cyril Ramaphosa is said to have arrived at Moria outside Polokwane in Limpopo for the Zion Christian Church's first mass gathering in 5 years. Ramaphosa, alongside Limpopo Premier Dr. Phophi Ramathuba, will form part of the ZCC's Bishop Barnabas Lekganyane's Easter sermon. The church had halted its pilgrimages in Moria due to the COVID-19 pandemic. SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi is joining us to give us the very latest. Pimani, a very good afternoon to you. Just take us through what we can expect. We do believe, of course, that President Cyril Ramaphosa has arrived, and also, I would imagine, the atmosphere where you are at the moment.
Good afternoon, Onati. Indeed, the president has arrived and we were able to capture his chopper as it landed here. But unfortunately, Onati, as members of the media, we are not allowed inside Moria. So we're actually coming to you live, Onati, from about 5 kilometers from Moria, from the church premises. We are along the R71 road, which is used by travelers as they drive to Moria. As you can see right over there, Unati, there are hawkers who have set up their stalls. These are people who make a business, a living from selling to people on the side of the road. But today, this morning, the ZCC, the Zion Christian Church, released a media statement stating that it had prohibited the setting up of hawker stalls right in front of the church premises, stating this is for road safety reasons, as they do not want both pedestrians and motorists to be crossing the roads to be coming to these hawkers to buy items. My colleague Kokecho Mutau earlier was able to speak to some of the hawkers who said they were appreciative of the fact that these Easter pilgrimages have come back and they were able to make a few sales, Unati. But let me bring in the police in the province to speak about how this whole Easter long weekend has been going in terms of police, because we are unable to see the president inside the church. Brigadier Mashaba, thank you so much for your time. Brigadier, in the lead up to this Easter conference of the Zion Christian Church, police called us to a media briefing and you spoke at length about your plans to ensure safety, stating that you are working very closely with the two churches to ensure that there are plans. Take us through how it's going. Are people safe in Moria right now?
Thank you so much, Pimani, and to the rest of SABC viewers at home. Let me indicate that indeed we had a media briefing on Good Friday where the PC General Thembi Khadebe outlined the measures that we have in place to ensure that the residents, the visitors, as well as the congregants in the holy city of Moria are actually safe and secure during this time. But it is important to say that we are not only focusing here, but other church gatherings within the whole province and other places of entertainment and recreational events in the province in the main. I'm happy to indicate to you that nothing of any major criminal element has been reported, especially in the holy city of Moria. As you can see, I'm with the authorized member who is responsible for safety in this precinct, Colonel Mudingwana here. He can attest to that. So our safety and security issues are well intact. The operational plans that were put in place are well executed. The members are on the ground. We have had maximum deployment since the eve of Good Friday, and up to this far we are still busy on our road. As you can see, high visibility patrols. We're conducting road stop and searches. We are also focusing on compliance, especially at liquor outlets, to ensure that our people are and feel safe during this point in time.
Talking about stops and goes, I know we expect multitudes of vehicles to start moving from Moria in the next few hours or so as the church service comes to an end. Take us through your preparations to ensure that everybody reaches home safely.
Let me indicate that through the POV joint structure, where the SAPS is taking the lead, all the multidisciplinary forces are represented there, your Limpopo traffic police, as well as your local traffic, as well as other law enforcement agencies. you will see that majority of the intersection here in the province have been saturated with the police. We will do so up until the end of the holiday season period. We can safely say that we are relatively safe as the province. No major incident, like I have indicated, that has been reported. And we are currently executing the very plan that we have in place. And we believe and hope that there will be no major criminal elements that will be reported, because our police and all other law enforcement agencies are on the ground.
Thank you so much, Brigadier Unathi. That's Brigadier Fulani Mashava of the South African Police Services. Unathi, we are also joined by the MEC of Community Safety, Transport and Community Safety in the province. You know, Unathi, this long weekend has a lot of road fatalities, road crashes that claim lives. We know last year on Thursday, just before Good Friday, 46 Botswana nationals died on the Mamatlakala Bridge as they were traveling to Moria. So we are hopeful that we'll be getting latest statistics in terms of road fatalities. MEC, thank you so much, MEC. MEC Mate, how is it looking in terms of road crashes? I know we're preparing for the end of the 2 churches here in Moria and for traffic to start picking up at around mid-afternoon. But how is it looking in terms of road crashes this year?
I think this year we are recording low number of crashes. For now we have got 6 that happened, 4 in Waterberg, 1 in Mopane, 1 in Skukune for now, which took lives of 6 people, 2 drivers and 4 passengers, 3 females and 3 males. But when I look at things, I think things are so fine until now. We don't know what will happen during the night, but for now, that's the number that we're having.
These 6 people, this is down from 81, looking at the entire Easter long weekend last year. Let's talk about statistics. What are some of the strategies that you used to ensure that, I know we still have overnight and tomorrow, but it looks like you are doing well so far. What are some of the strategies that you used?
This year we included even the CPFs. Except for the traffic officers and the police men and women in blue, we added the CPFs. So I think miracles have happened. We never anticipate to see things like this. But let me say we're happy so far. But though we're talking about the lives of people, because my wish was to say I don't want any death at all. But we are happy and waiting for the final report, which we will get from tomorrow when the minister is here.
Let's talk about your readiness. We expect at any moment at around 5 after the bishop has delivered his sermon, we expect buses from Moria, also smaller vehicles, to start filling this R71, the R81, N1, R101. What are some of your strategies to ensure that people get to their homes safely?
The same 24-hour service that we're rendering from Thursday, we're still going to render it until Tuesday morning. The same people that were on the street guarding these cars will be the same people on the... That's why we're not going to reduce any number. Instead, we can increase for the sake of these people that will be going home, because we don't want to see them coming back next year, coming back in September. So the police will be there for them.
The Zion Christian Church released a statement telling its members to stay clear from going to hawkers, ensuring that they are safe, adhering to the rules of the rule as they travel back home. I see here there are hawkers who are selling, but there was a parameter set to say people can only start operating from here. Let's talk through around how that also helped ensuring that people are safe as they are within that precinct.
With this issue of businesses, it's not my terrain per se. It's for Lead to come and say this parameter from the church is fine or not. But if you tell a person that don't sell on the street, they will just tell you this is not Moria. Moria's demarcated somewhere. But for me, it's not safe. Because when you see these people, they're just standing, doing nothing. They can just cross the road anytime, any day. And this R71 is the most dangerous road as far as pedestrian crossing is concerned. We don't even have pedestrian crossing here. But our people, they just cross wherever they want. So it's not safe for them to be sailing next to the road.
Thank you so much, MEC. Unati, that is the MEC of Community Safety and Transport here in Limpopo, taking us through their strategy to ensure that people travel safely from Moria. We do know that inside that church, the two churches, the St. Agnes Zion Christian Church and the Zion Christian Church, the sermons are currently ongoing. We are not sure if the bishops have started speaking to their members, delivering their Easter sermon yet, and we are not even certain if the president will be given the podium to speak to members of this church. But what we do know is that there's going to be an Easter sermon from the bishop, and at around 5 this afternoon, that church service will be done, and members of the Zion Christian Church and the St. Agnes Zion Christian Church will start departing Moria and traveling to various destinations in the country, some even outside South Africa. You've heard the MEC saying that they will continue with their 24-hour traffic visibility throughout all the busy roads of Limpopo to ensure that everybody gets home safely after this long Easter weekend.